morning, mon petit, and welcome back to my channel. I have just been getting myself ready for the morning and I am in the best mood today because the sun is shining. We have another beautiful blue sky day and I feel like we have just been having the best summer. I've been spending all of my time out in the garden, out in nature, which I always feel so lucky living here in the New Forest. The fact that I'm just so surrounded by nature, whether that's out in my garden, out going for walks in the New Forest, just in the surrounding countryside, it is my absolute favorite thing. All I have basically been doing recently is flower maintenance, kitchen garden maintenance. I cannot tell you how many sweet peas I have been cutting back and taking inside. I decided this morning that I wanted to smell like my garden, so I've actually used the English pear and sweet pea fragrance from Jo Malone this morning, and I cannot tell you how amazing it smells. It's like a really beautiful, lightweight floral summer scent. If you like the smell of the sweet pea flowers, you are going to love this fragrance. So I've just been getting myself ready for the day and I actually have a rather exciting unboxing to do with you guys, a new bag to add into my wardrobe. And I am so selective with the handbags that I add into my collection now. I feel like they have to pass a very rigorous test and tick a lot of boxes before I would even consider adding it into my collection. So that is why I am so excited to be working with Oleada on this video to introduce you to their beautiful New York designed handbags. They are the epitome of quiet luxury. I will leave a little link to the handbags down below, and what is so exciting before I even get into the unboxing is they have offered the most incredible discount. So if you use the code ELLIE, Oleada, all one word, I'll leave it on the screen as well as in the description box down below, but that will get you 20% off site wide. So all of their handbags you can get 20% off of, or they do also have up to 50% off in their summer sale. So I'll leave that linked down below, but I want to introduce you to my new baby. This is the mini anchor bag from Oleada, and I think you are going to agree with me that this not only is going to fill a gap in my wardrobe, but is probably the epitome of my dream summer handbag, the perfect addition to my collection. Is she not just the most beautiful thing you have ever seen? And I don't have any bags in this kind of colorway. It's a beautiful chalk color, which I absolutely adore. And I feel like this is going to be quite the workhorse in my collection because it not only is the perfect little evening handbag with the little top handle, but there's also 4 ways that you can actually wear this. So I feel like it's going to be a bit of a workwear bag, a bit of an evening bag, the perfect summer handbag to add into my collection. And I do find it quite difficult to find mini handbags that actually fit everything that you need in them. So this is the mini. They do also have it in, I believe, a small and a larger size. I'll leave them all linked down below. But look at how much room you actually have inside. We've got 2 different straps inside that you can choose from using, which I honestly just think is absolutely incredible. And we've also got a lot of different pockets. I find having pockets in a handbag so important. Not only do we have the little back pocket, which I think is so handy. I usually put my phone in this just so that I've got it really easy access, but we also have a little zip at the back, which I always like to put like valuables, cards and things like that in there. And then we've also got these 2 little front pockets, which I don't know about you, but I'll always use for things like lipstick. This is what I'm wearing today, the gorgeous little NARS lip butter in the shade Fast Lane. I absolutely adore it. And it just slips so perfectly in there. And then it just means that I have it really handy, really easy access whenever I just want to do little top ups, but I still have room for everything else in there because especially in the summer, I don't know about you, but I feel like I just need to bring more with me. Even if I'm just like going out in the evening, I'll usually have my purse, I'll usually have my purse, my sunglasses. Alex will usually inevitably ask me to carry car keys, ask me to carry his sunglasses. So I think it's really, really lovely to be able to have the space. And I just love the detailing that they have put into this. The fact that the 2 zips are in 2 different colorways, I just think adds so much interest. And you know what I'm like. I am not careful with my handbag. So if a bag isn't going to stand the test of time and last in my wardrobe, if it's not a practical purchase, I will not add it into my collection. So I love the grainy leather effect because it just means it is so much less easy to mark or to scratch or anything like that. But I'm just so obsessed with the size of this. I think she is so beautiful. I cannot wait to style her up more and to wear her all throughout the summer. So I've just been having a little play about with the mini anchor, with the different ways that you can style this. this, and I actually cannot get over the different variations in this bag. I think this might actually be the perfect bag to take away with you if you're going away on a trip, if you've got Euro summer planned, because not only is she like the perfect evening bag, I love having just like the top handle because she is just so clean in her branding. All you have is the tiniest little logo on the side that says Oleada there, which I love. I feel like that makes it the epitome of a quiet luxury handbag. So with just the top handle, she is perfect for the evening. But I've actually added the 2 handles at the back, and it actually makes it into a little rucksack. I cannot get over how cute that is. So if you're going away on holiday, if you're like exploring the city, doing Euro summer, how adorable that you can just pop it on your back and wear it as a rucksack throughout the day, and then take the handles off and you have got the perfect evening bag. But we also have the option to wear her as more of a shoulder bag, which again I think is really, really cute. The size works really well with the little kind of shoulder strap, but again we can just lengthen it and add a 4th option, a 4th different way that we can wear this bag and wear her crossbody. Now I'm quite particular with my crossbody bags. I feel like they need to be like a certain shape, a certain size, and this anchor bag is perfect. So again, if you're exploring the city, if you're exploring Europe, so again, if you're exploring the city, going away on holiday, or just want to be able to kind of like take the load off, like you don't always want to be carrying the bag, so many different ways to wear it. Crossbody is just so cute. I think works really well with like a little summer dress. I cannot get over the colorway of this bag as well. They have a few different colorways. They've obviously got black, some really beautiful grainy leathers. They also have it in canvas, so I'll leave them linked down below if you do want to check them out, because I think it is safe to say my new bag is my new obsession. She's just the perfect addition into my wardrobe, and I am so excited that you guys are able to shop her at a discount. So Ellie Oleada, I'll leave it linked down below to get 20% off my little mini anchor or any other bags site-wide. It has very quickly become such a part of my daily routine now, heading out into the garden and checking in on my flowers. Let me show you the progress of the sweet peas actually, because I don't think I've fully shown them to you since they've grown, and I honestly cannot believe how tall they are, how much they are absolutely flourishing. I literally gave them a chop back last night and already we have more flowers blooming. So these are my sweet pea climbers, and I just absolutely adore how they look. If you have any kind of like boring plain fencing or anything like that in the garden, they just add so much interest. And honestly, this is the height of me now. Look how tall it's getting. I need to actually tie this up a little bit. They really do well. The more support that you actually give them, the more you tie them back, the faster and the stronger they grow. And as you can see, we already have more flowers blooming. And the thing with sweet peas is the more you cut them back, the more flowers will actually bloom. So I have honestly been chopping them every single day, and I cannot believe how quickly they grow back. We already have some more flowers that have literally just grown overnight. These are my favorites actually, this like deep maroon purpley color. They are just absolutely beautiful. But we have some whites, we have some pinks. They are just honestly providing me so much joy. I love cutting them back and bringing them in every single day. It's become such a part of my daily routine. These are the sweet peas that I picked last night. I mean, how beautiful are they? The pinks, the whites, the deep maroons and purples. I love how beautiful they are, how much they fill the living room with scent and colour. They are honestly just my favourites. So it's a little while later now. I've actually just had a phone call from Alex. He's on his way home from work, and he asked me if I fancied making the most of the beautiful weather at the moment, heading to our local for a little drink, just soaking up the sunshine, sitting outside in the garden. And honestly, I couldn't turn down an offer like that. And if we are spoiled for one thing, here in the New Forest, it is beautiful country pubs. There are just so many gorgeous pubs around us, whether you're just going for a drink, for a lovely meal. So I'm literally just gonna wear out the dress that I've been wearing all day, but I've just added a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to see it. I feel like it's just added there, a little glow, a little shimmer and sheen on my shoulders. But as you guys know, I've obviously given up the fake tan, said goodbye to the gradual tanners, the fake tanners, and I'm really leaning into my natural pale English Rose Skin, but I really want to add more of a glow to that paleness and just add a little bit of like health to it. And I have to say, I am loving this. I never really thought to use it on my body, but I think it works really, really well. It's the Pixi On The Glow Super Glow Highlighting Stick. It's like really moisturizing, really easy to apply. You can literally just rub it in with the stick, blend it with your fingers, and it just creates the most beautiful little sheeny glow. I've actually not even used this as a highlighter on my face, but loving it as a little shoulder pop highlight. So let me show you the full dress, the full outfit that we are going for today. This gorgeous little dress from Rowan Zoe that I've been wearing all day. It is my favorite at the moment. It has pockets, which I absolutely adore, and I just popped on my little New Look slingbacks, which I love, especially love how well they pair with the new little Oleada. Of course, we're wearing our new bag tonight because baby deserves her first outing. She is just so perfect for a little country pub visit because she's not too OTT. The fact that she lacks branding, I think, makes her so much more countryside appropriate, yet the fact that you can dress her up for the city, I just absolutely adore. So a little outfit of the evening for just a lovely little drink in our local favourite here in the New Forest. What could be better? I think I'm the only person that you can take to the pub who gets more excited about the the front board of the garden in the pub than the actual drinks themselves. I'm obsessed with how this is looking. The poppies look absolutely beautiful. These giant alliums are incredible. They have so much growing. These look like they are just about to bloom. Oh, this makes me so happy. Good morning, Mon Petit. A super quick little check-in this morning because I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually running a little bit late. And I'm not normally that person that runs late. Normally I am the on-time friend, if not the early friend. I always like being like 5-10 minutes early to an event, but this morning I have just been doing a little bit too much. Been trying to squeeze in too many things. I went for a run, so I had to wash my hair. I decided to put our bed sheets on for a wash, so I've been doing the washing. Didn't really give myself the biggest amount of time to get ready, so we're very much going to be using the sunglasses as a hair accessory today, but it is a really lovely casual chill day today, so full casual vibes with the outfits. I'm actually heading out to see two of my besties, which I'm so excited about. Emily, you would have seen recently in the vlog where we went to Stockbridge because it was her husband James's birthday, and my other bestie Meg, who is literally a bundle of energy. I cannot adore her any more highly. If you watched Vlogmas 2024, you would have met Meg then. We did a little come shopping with me to Bicester, which was so much fun. So we've got a little girls' day planned, a girls' day in the countryside, which honestly, I can't think of anything better. We're going for brunch at one of our favourite places. It's called Kimbridge Barn, and it's also a wedding venue, which is really nice. If you're looking for just like a really lovely low-key barn style wedding venue, definitely check out Kimbridge. But they do amazing brunches. I went for afternoon tea there a couple of years ago for my birthday. It is so gorgeous. So we're going for brunch and of course a garden centre visit, and that is my idea of a very nice day out. So outfit wise, I actually don't think I've shown you this top before. This has become a new staple in my wardrobe. This is from M&S, and it's a gorgeous little like racer tee, and it has an inbuilt bra. Can you hear that? That is the inbuilt bra. If you're like me and you're a girl who hates underwires, hates wearing bras, but can't necessarily get away with not wearing one, I'm always so jealous of my friends that are a part of the itty bitty titty committee because they can just not wear it and they are absolutely fine. I do need a little bit of support. I need a little something. So this is so handy, and I just love how like lightweight and easy it is. A little bit of shoulders out if I want to, but I've got a little Suzanne shirt over the top just for a little bit of layering. I don't want to burn my shoulders. We do have SPF 50 on, but I'm not sure if we're going to be sitting outside. And we've gone very like white and brown with today's look. It's a very casual white and brown countryside outfit, but these are my linen trousers that I picked up from Abercrombie. So elasticated waistband, perfect for brunch. Can I show you my little M&S slides? These are like a really lovely kind of Hermes dupe, which I really like, but they don't look like Hermes slides. They're just giving that vibe. So we've got the kind of brown accessories in the shoes, and then bag wise, my little Loewe basket bag just pulls the whole look in together. I absolutely love her. She's just like the perfect day trip kind of a bag, especially if you're going somewhere like a garden centre. You can chuck her on your shoulder and not have to worry. So that is the outfit of the day. I'm so excited to see the girls, have a good old catch up, some brunch, and of course a garden centre visit. So let's get going. We have arrived. Kimbridge is honestly just one of my absolute favourites, especially with the herbaceous borders. Look at these. They're absolutely beautiful. Girlies are looking beautiful. How hungry are we?
So hungry.
So excited for brunch.
So hungry.
Oh my goodness, how good does this look? I'm not gonna lie, I definitely need a little nibble of your hash brown. That sounds so dodgy. Oh guys, definitely gonna have to do a little sharing situation. Yummy. Oh my goodness me, brunch has been absolutely delicious. We have just been having the loveliest chat, the loveliest time. I've just come out to give you a little tour of the gardens though, because how beautiful is this? I'm so obsessed with the little bridge that literally comes over the river. Can you see the river down there? There's nothing I love more than the sound of like running water. I mean, we are right by the the car park as well, so you can probably just hear the sound of cars going over the gravel, but look at the lily pads down there. They are beautiful, and the salvia that they have lining the water is so gorgeous. They've got hanging baskets, the most stunning fragrant lavender I think I have ever smelt, coming down to the little seating area. I'm not entirely sure what these white flowers are, but they are absolutely beautiful. And then this is where we have just been sitting out having brunch. Girlies in the corner still chatting away. I'm obsessed with all of the decor in the courtyard. I love this little potting table. This just gives me so much inspo with all of the little terracotta pots. It just looks so beautiful. I love the greenhouse inside. There's lots of people sitting, having breakfast inside. And again, the borders, the flowers. I just love all of the lavender. It is absolutely stunning. You know, when you're sitting and you just get those wafts of beautiful floral fragrance, it has just been the loveliest morning. We're in our happy place. We've come to the garden centre to have a little wander around. Oh my goodness me, there is nothing I love more than looking at these. Are these ranunculus?
Oh, I'm literally just wondering.
They're beautiful. They look very rose-like. Oh, I do love a begonia. They are beautiful, and they are cut and come again as well.
Really?
Yeah, I had some in the garden in the old house. Oh, these geraniums. My brother's girlfriend has them in the garden, and they are beautiful. They're thriving, and she says again they're cut and come again. I might have to get some for myself. Oh. She's in the roses. They are so beautiful. I do love a David Austin. I feel like nothing beats. They are just so stunning. The excitement for the dahlias. Oh, she is gorgeous. I
just love the colour.
I really love the colour. I really like the speckled one as well. Yeah. I think you might need one of each. Oh wow, look at the size of those dahlias. They are gorgeous. That's literally the size of my hand. Oh my gosh, and the geraniums. Wow. It has just been the loveliest day, honestly. Brunch with the girls, a little garden centre visit, and I ended up picking myself up some gorgeous little geraniums. These are zonal white splash. They have the most beautiful like sunburst effect, which I absolutely adore. So I just got 2 little pots of geraniums. I'm going to head home now. I'm going to pot them up, and I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day in the garden. It has just been so lovely catching up with the girls. As you can see, the shirt has come off. The sun is out. It is just such a beautiful, warm summer's day. Oh, it has just been the loveliest. You know those days that are quite literal, fill up your cup kind of days? I feel like that's what yesterday was. I was so gushing in the car before heading home and catching up with you guys, because we had the loveliest time, if I didn't say that enough yesterday. But there is no better way to spend a Sunday than going out for brunch with your friends, having a good old gossip, a good old catch up about life. I love it when you can go from like the most shallow or like minute, meaningless topics to something really deep and meaningful in the space of a couple of minutes, and it just ebbs and it flows, and you just have the same interest. The fact that you can all go to the garden centre, quite literally smell the roses. And then I spent the rest of the evening last night out in the garden. I potted up my geraniums, and I did a little bit of de-weeding in the borders because it needs a little bit of maintenance. That is the thing with gardening. The best and the worst worst thing about gardening is there is a never-ending to-do list. There's just always something to be done, whether that's de-weeding, whether that's flower maintenance, whether that's kitchen garden maintenance. There is always something to be done. So I spent a couple of hours last night, and I'm so glad that I did, because we actually had rain overnight last night. Honestly, it's the most British thing to just be like keeping an eye on the weather like this, but it's quite nice to not have to worry about watering the flowers and thinking about what's going to be needing a drink, what's going to be getting dehydrated. So it was quite nice that Mother Nature did the work for me last night and this morning. It's actually Monday afternoon now, and Mondays for me are usually pretty boring days. They're usually admin days, get ahead of the weekdays, catch-up days, and I have spent many hours staring at a laptop screen this morning, and I usually find I hit like 5-6 hours, and that is my capacity, my maximum capacity of being able to stare at my laptop before I need to step away, do something with my hands, get a little bit of movement in before I can get back to it and get cracking on. So I decided to step away and actually do a little bit more flower maintenance, because the best thing about the rain is it watering the flowers, but the worst thing is that sometimes it can do a little bit of damage, especially if you have hydrangeas in your garden. Hydrangeas are actually very, very thirsty flowers, but at the same time they are very delicate and quite precious. So if you end up having quite heavy rain, sometimes they can get a little bit damaged. And I had a couple of flowers that were flopping over a little bit. They were looking a little bit sad, and I thought, you know what, it's going to make me so happy is actually just bringing some inside. So you would not believe the vase that I have. It's not even a vase. I literally just grabbed a water jug, filled it with water so that I can bring them inside. But the jug that I have of hydrangeas right now, I mean, how beautiful is this? There's nothing that I love more than my hydrangea Annabelle. So I decided that I wanted to spread the love and take them inside and do a little bit of a flower arrangement with them indoors so I can have them in the kitchen. They are just the most spectacular flower. I feel like they just make such a statement and are going to look incredible as a beautiful indoor floral arrangement. I'm actually having a bit of a pinch me moment right now, looking at my beautiful hydrangeas that I have just arranged in the kitchen and put up on display, because this literally feels like I am living my Pinterest dream. This is the kind of image that I used to pin on Pinterest, beautiful flowers in a farmhouse style kitchen, and say to myself, one day I will have that, and today is that day. I honestly cannot believe that what I'm looking at is my kitchen filled with my flowers from my garden. I mean, look at how beautiful they look. This is literally the biggest vase that I own, and they have just taken over. I love how they look next to the range cooker. In fact, I remember the day that we first came to view this property, and I said to Alex, I can just picture myself in this kitchen on Sunday afternoons baking, filling it with beautiful flowers in the summertime. It's actually making me a little bit emotional just thinking about it now. I cannot get over how stunning these look, and they smell absolutely incredible as well. I don't know about you, but I just always want to like squeeze the balls because they are just so like cotton candy, like they just feel so fluffy, and I love how they look. So I've just taken off all of the leaves that I can and just displayed them so beautifully. Oh, I've also got my beautiful geraniums sitting on the windowsill, which I love how they look. I always love having different herbs and pots and plants sitting on the windowsill, so it's really nice to have something a little bit more seasonal. This is actually the basil that I don't know if you remember I propagated myself. It is doing so well. I cannot get over how much it has grown. I might need to actually repot it soon. So it's so nice just to have a kitchen completely filled with flowers. I mean, look at them behind me. I actually bought some new flower scissors recently. I got these off Amazon. I get a lot of questions whenever you guys see my little flower scissors whenever I'm doing like arranging or even just doing a bit of flower maintenance in the garden. I'll leave these linked down below. I got a new colour this time. I used to have them in pink, and they were just getting to a point where they weren't very sharp anymore. They were a little bit sticky. They had like a lot of residue, I think, from other flowers. And I just feel like when it comes to flower maintenance, the sharper the better. You want it to be really sharp. You want it to give a really nice, like fine, clean cut, because it means that the flowers can take in as much moisture as possible. And it means the plant is as little damaged as possible. So I wanted to get myself a new pair. So I got this gorgeous little kind of like minty green color, which I think looks so, so cute. So I've just been using these to cut the hydrangeas, and I cannot tell you the difference between these and my old blunt ones. So I'll leave them linked down below if you're looking for beautiful flowers. Even if you don't have a garden, you just like flower arranging, they are so, so handy. Even when it comes to supermarket flowers, flowers that your friends give you, or beautiful blooms from the garden. Look at those behind me. I just can't get over that this is my kitchen. It's making me so, so emotional. I am actually not joking when I say I'm hitting a point where I'm running out of posy vases. I am just bringing in such an abundance of flowers from the garden, and I'm pretty sure about this time last year I picked up maybe half a dozen from the antique centre. I think I may need to pay another visit because I need some more vases. I'm bringing in so many flowers that my latest crop of sweet peas I have just had to bring in a little cream jug. This is one of my favourite jugs I have in my collection. It's usually used for my strawberries and cream because it has the most adorable little strawberry illustration on it. I think it might be Sophie Allport, but I may be wrong. I got it from the garden centre a couple of years ago. And how cute does it actually look with the sweet peas? I kind of love how they have styled up inside of this as a little vase instead of using it as a jug. So it means no strawberries and cream in the meantime. But I decided to bring it upstairs because I have realised that I have not been showing the love equally with regards to the flowers around the house. I've obviously had an abundance of flowers that I've been styling up in the kitchen, in the living room, but I haven't really brought them upstairs yet. And especially the colouring of these sweet peas, I just thought that they would pair so perfectly in my dressing room. My little pink girly heaven. I am so in love with how these look. I feel like they style up so perfectly on my little radiator cover. I love this little kind of vignette in the dressing room with my gorgeous little Cezanne lamp that started the obsession with Cezanne lamps. I have to say this is the OG and still my favourite, and my new cushion that you would have seen in my latest Cezanne video. But I love how it looks. The colouring just works so, so perfectly. In terms of what sweet peas these are, they're a mixture of Windsor sweet peas, Spencer sweet peas and Royal sweet peas, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I remember picking up 3 packets of sweet peas that all had very royal, regal sounding names. I have a feeling that this darker colour is the royal one because look at that beautiful maroon and purple. It's a very royal colour, and I love the little pop of white that just styles up with it, and the pink. It is just so, so spectacular. And I have to say, I think they work really well in the little jug. They style up so beautifully in the dressing room, and it's just reminding me to make sure to spread the love a little bit more and spread the fresh flowers around the house, because I cannot tell you how incredible these smell. They are just filling my dressing room with the most beautiful scent, the most beautiful aroma. The reason I was coming upstairs, they wasn't necessarily for the flowers, although they are styling up so beautifully, but actually for a new delivery that rather intrigued me. I have to say, it's not every day I get a giant slice of orange delivered to my door. So I thought that we could unbox this together because you guys know what a journey I have been on with my hair. This is from one of my favorite hair care brands, Rehab. I feel like Rehab really champion hair health, which is obviously what I'm really like aiming for with my hair. Healthy, long, strong hair. And with regards to the seasons, I have to say, I think summer might actually just be the most stressful season on your hair, especially if you're going away, you're going on holiday, you've got the like salt and sea air, you've got a lot of like sun cream that you're wearing. Even here in the UK, you're sweating a lot when it's really hot. It can be quite damaging on your hair. So I'm very intrigued to see the new summer collection from Rehab. Oh my gosh, how fun is this? So Spritz, Shine and Shield. Turn up the heat this summer with our new Sunshine Spritz collection. We've got some very exciting products. We've got the hair oil with UV protection. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have never even thought about UV protection with my hair before. But of course that makes complete sense because the sun is going to be damaging your hair. It's going to be drying it out, and it can really use that kind of like defense against it. This looks incredible. I love the packaging. They're like peachy, orangey tones. It is so, so beautiful. And I really love Rehab's hair oil kind of formulas. They are so beautiful, and the way that they are packaged in these pods I absolutely love because it means that you can just take them away if you're going overnight somewhere. If you're going away on holiday, you don't have to take like a full bottle of hair oil with you. You can just take enough for each and every day. And Alex actually often steals my hair oil. He really likes it as well because he has curly hair, and he finds that it often just like takes away that frizz, takes away that kind of like Monica Geller-esque look to it, especially when it's really humid, especially when it's hot outside. So I'm really excited to try those. We then have a new lip oil, and I have to say the Rehab lip oils are my favorite. I've got one beside my bed and I've got one downstairs in the living room. I apply them vigorously, I'm not going to lie, and this has SPF 15, which again is something that you do need to consider. SPF actually really needs to be applied everywhere, so I really love that you've got a little lip oil with a bit of SPF protection. I'm also very excited about these little hair clips. We have a gorgeous classic claw clip in the gorgeous like peachy orangey color. I absolutely love that. I don't know what it's coming across on camera. In real life it's like a real hybrid of a peach and an orange, which I think is a very summery color. And I'm not gonna lie, I have seen all of the it girls on Instagram with these kinds of hair clips, and I absolutely love them. Is it a mimosa flower or hibiscus flower? I think that might be hibiscus. I absolutely love that. I think that's gonna be so perfect to take away on holiday with you. I don't know about you, but I often just kind of like leave my clips just like attached to like my shirts and things like that. So I feel like it's quite nice having one that's maybe just a little bit more styled. It's a little bit prettier. But I have to say, the thing that is exciting me the most is the Sunshine Spritz Hair and Body Shimmer Mist. And I'm not gonna lie to you, today is actually the day for me that the vlog is going up where I talk about giving up fake tan. I'm a little bit nervous about it going live. I don't know why. I'm not entirely sure what your reactions are going to be. So I'm hoping that we're all on the same page and that you guys are gonna be in agreement. And I'm kind of wishing that this arrived before I place the huge order, because I feel like this is just going to be the perfect addition to my kind of routine. Just a little spritz of a beautiful like shimmery oil. I'm hoping it's not gonna make me too like yellowy, but I might have to give this a go, because just like on your shoulders, on your chest, adding a little bit of a glow and a little bit of a shimmer, I personally think is 10 times better than a fake tan. I just think it makes your body look so healthy, so glowy, so summery, and that's what I'm really going to be leaning into. So I'm very excited to give that a go. You can literally see in the packaging just how much shimmer there is there. That is absolutely beautiful. So the perfect delivery just in time for the summer months. We actually have another little trip towards the end of the month, which I'm so excited for, that I feel like this is going to be perfect to come away with me. Just a little summer getaway, and I love the fact that I can literally just take exactly the amount of hair oil capsules that I need. I think it's probably one of the most genius things that Rehab ever did with their hair oils. I just think that is so revolutionary. So I wanted to unbox that and show that to you guys. And I actually think I might end this vlog here, because I feel like it has just been the loveliest, coziest, most wholesome vlog, full of home updates, beauty updates, taking you guys along with me for a little girly trip to Cambridge Barn. Such a beautiful day. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We have a rather exciting week ahead of us coming. I'm not going to say what I'm doing. You may have already seen on Instagram that I went there, because I'm very excited to head there this week. So keep your eyes peeled for the next video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I would love it if you hit it now. You can come and join us for videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.